Hey, everybody. I just want to make sure we're live on YouTube so that those that want to go back and watch can watch, and we appreciate that. Today is August the 24th, 2026. I am Latrice, your fearless leader, and I am so thankful for each one of our consultants and all those that we will be meeting this week that could possibly be a customer or a consultant. Okay. We have a full week, y'all, left. A full week until the end of August. I know big things are going to happen. So next Monday is the last day of the month. Can y'all believe it? August. September's around the corner. Congratulations. I'm going to have my pom pom out. Congratulations, y'all. You were number 2 last month in the state of Mississippi. I am so proud of y'all. Congratulations. Keep it up. Keep going. And hey, we're going to shoot for number 1, right? Congratulations to our achievers so far this month. I know many of you are still working to close out a great week. Currently, we have Meredith McWright, who has earned the promotion this month, which is the cute pink cosmetic bag. Congratulations, Meredith. She has placed at least a 600 wholesale. On target stars, we have got Dionetta and Meredith, who are right around the same amount to finish, around 778, 773. On target with a little over 1,000 or 1,300 to go. We have Arlene, Angela, Missy, Diane, Gina, Tina, Charla, and Tracy. So way to go, y'all. Don't forget the first quarter, y'all, sets you up for All Star. I can't stress that enough. Okay. So to be an All Star, you got to do it all 4 quarters. Okay. And y'all have seen the cute, adorable prizes. If not, go to InTouch, go to search engine and put in Star Consultant Rewards, or go under the education tab at business tab, and then business tools and education and recognition, and pull up all the things you can get recognized for this year. Y'all know we're only in to our second month of the new year. Okay. So if any of you watching later or watching now want to come on and comment what you're looking forward to this month, what you've done this month, what your goal is this month, go ahead and post it there, and we will be cheering you on and praying for you to reach your goals. So, a lot of our consultants qualified for the Linda Tupin call that she did. It was the Power 300. And I don't know if you've had time to watch it, but I do know that it is incredible. So Meredith qualified. Let me see who else. I know I should have all these written down. I do not. Um, oh goodness, we had so many winners, and I again do not have them in front of me. But y'all, every time you do a 300 before the 15th, there is a special call for you. When you finish 600, your name goes into a drawing. And if you do 600 by the end of the month, you will also get a gift from me. So it's totally exciting. Just lots of great things happening in the Mary Kay world. So let's carry on, because I can't find my list currently, but there are a lot of winners. I know last week I talked about it because we want to make sure that you got on the call. Linda Tupin was the call last week, and I had the privilege of re-listening. I actually listened to her recording several times, but I just wanted to share y'all some excerpts from it. And she talked about, and it made me think and stop, just think about this, stop for a few minutes, and let's just analyze this. Is your business a hobby, or is it a business? Hobbies cost you money, businesses earn you money. So when you have a business, you need to share it with your family, because when you share it with your family, they will be on board. But use the proper language when you are talking to your family. So tell them if your business is a hobby, if it's something you're just going to, put your toe in and just be excited about that, or are you going to bring home some money? So It's a business if you're giving money to your family. So I want to break it down to what we were just talking about. The $300 club means that you have sold $500 by the 15th. So guess what? You were able to put 300 into your business and then give your family 200. Okay? That's the $500 club. That's the $300 club. The $600 club is when you sell 1,000 and you give your family 400. So you were able to place a $600 order, but you gave your family 400. And sometimes this will look different. There will be expenses that you have to hold out, especially if you're building your inventory. And sometimes it does depend on if you had postage, if you had a hostess gift, so things like that. Um, One of the things that Linda shared about what people ask her often is, why do some people make it in Mary Kay and some people don't? Her answer was very simple. She said, I respected my Mary Kay like my other job. It was a real job, just as she was, just as she did when she worked for someone else. So, ladies, how we view our business matters. If we treat it like a hobby, we're going to get hobby results. Expenses, right? It's going to cost you money. If we treat it like a business, you give it time, you give it attention, you're intentional, you give it consistency, and you respect it like a business deserves. So let's talk about social media. Use it, but don't let it use you. Y'all, I think this is so important. I can't share her recording. These are just some excerpts from it that I learned from her. But I want to say this: social media will eat you alive. Okay. So this is what she talked about. Think about this. I don't really want to be here, social media, but I kind of have to be here, but I will never let it use me. So I don't want to be here, but I have to kind of have to be here, but I will never let it use me. Social media is a wonderful tool. It is just a tool. Okay. She talked about a tool belt, like your apron in your kitchen. You use it as a tool, like what you use in your kitchen, and you put it back. Okay. You use it, it don't use you. So there was a time when all this started. I believe she said really large, like 2006. Um, it's when dysfunctional people posted things and dysfunctional people responded. And she kind of laughed a little bit about that, but she said that's what they want, is to get attention. Okay. We're not going to like those, right? Today, we have to be intentional about what we allow in our minds. So remember, you're using it to honor people, to honor your customers and your consultants and your team members. So here's another thought. When you scroll without intention, you are being used. And when you constantly compare yourself to other people, you will come up short every single time. Y'all, you will not be the same people that you see that are sharing their reels, right? Be careful of that, because we get into that comparison and we will lose every single time. We will come up short. So listen to this. The algorithm learns what you look at, what you like, and what keeps you scrolling. So if someone makes you feel less than, guess what you do? Unfollow, unfollow, unfollow. If something constantly keeps you mad, unfollow. If something makes you discouraged, anxious, or unhappy, you don't have to keep looking at it. Unfollow. Go like the things that make you laugh, smile, learn, and feel encouraged. Change what you consume, and you can change your entire experience on social media. An example she gave was her mom was being anxious a lot, and she and her brothers got her mom's phone because she visited Facebook about 3 times a day, and they were realizing that all she was looking at was sad things like illness or perhaps death or obituaries, and they went in, unfollowed every one of those, and put things like fun things like goats jumping around and exciting fun, fun things that made her mama feel good about herself. And guess what? Changed her whole way of the way she felt and the way she was thinking. Um, Again, use social media for your business, for connection, for your private Mary Kay group that you can say things, let people know that you care about them. But all that other, y'all, if you want your algorithm to change, you have to change what you're looking at, and it listens. Okay. So let's talk about who your target market is in your Mary Kay business. Linda shares that the most of her news comes from the Wall Street Journal. So you can take this to the bank. This is what something caught my attention. She talked about people 55 and older have significant disposable income and respect a huge portion of the U.S. household and represent a huge portion of the U.S. household spending, actually 70%. So ask yourself, who am I booking? Who are you recruiting? Who are you selling to? Remember, 55-year-olds and older have disposable income. If you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, you're in our unit, you're looking at that age group, we're not saying it's bad, but think about this. The ones that you're going to ask to your debut to come and try the new foundation matches could be your mom, could be your grandmother that helps get you started or restarted. Then she introduces you to her friends. Her friends have daughters. Her daughters have friends her age that are your age. And then suddenly, what have you done? You've built a new entire network through relationships. Y'all, that's what this business is about. Y'all have known that from the time you joined Mary Kay. It's building relationships, building trust, creating meaningful connections. People want to be seen, people want to be heard and cared about. When women connect through our retreats, which is coming up in October 9th and 10th, meetings, Zooms, gatherings, seminars, career conferences, experiences, they have a sense of belonging. And ladies, I truly believe there's no other company out there that compares to Mary Kay when it's about relationship building. A couple of the ladies, I'm recalling something Linda said that were in her unit, like when she started in 1982, are still in her unit. And she has built incredible relationships with them. And Linda says when they reach out to her or she reaches out to them, they just thank her for letting them be in the Mary Kay circle. So y'all think about that. Then the next thing she talked about was AI versus real relationships. I don't even have to tell y'all this. How many times have you personally tried to communicate with someone? Could be a doctor, could be, anybody you do business with, and a robot answers the phone, or they want you to chat with something, okay? Technology is going to change, and it is changing for the future, but what people want is you. They don't want the chat boxes. They want a real person. They want somebody that knows their name. They want somebody that listens. They want to be in your space, face to face. They want somebody that cares, that laughs with them, that they can trust, that they can talk to. And your relationships can last a lifetime. Screens will not. Y'all think about that. Um, a lot of people have been bought into the TikTok life and all the likes and stuff they get. Well, I'm here to tell you that Linda Tupin has over a quarter of a million followers. Guess how much money she makes off of that? About $100 a month. So y'all think about that. Don't look at someone else's following count thinking that that equals success. It does not. Followers are not guarantees. These people have no relationships with you. They might buy a mascara from you, but guess what? As Linda's words were, they will cheat on you. They will find another person. So let's say In Mary Kay, relationships. Your customers trust you. And people are tired of these platforms because they're being sold to, they're not building relationships. So, how do we build a relationship business? There were several ways that Linda mentioned, and this is how it starts off. The number one place is in person at her home. And what I mean by that is you're going to her home to hostess a party. You're going to be the consultant there, or you're going to her home to do her debut. She invites you, she likes you, she trusts you. Second, meet her at a restaurant or a venue. She wants to see you. She trusts you. She invites you, you invite her. You're meeting again in person. Number three, you invite her to your home. You invite customers to your home. And back up on number two, you've invited customers to venues or restaurants, face to face, big compliments. Number four is you meet at another location, church, seminar, career conference, retreats, all that, but you're still meeting in another location. They're all good face to face, but relationships are being built in person. Okay, so one in person, her home, two in person at a restaurant or venue, three in person, your home, four in person in another place, five is Zoom or FaceTime. Still personal, but remember, the dog might be sick. The kids might be barking. I mean, the dogs might be barking. The kids might be barking too. Your husband has the TV up too loud. There might be a cat ran across the window or a squirrel or whatever. So distractions can take over easily. So that's number five. And I am thankful for Zoom. Don't get me wrong, because we couldn't do this, but I'd rather see you in person. Number six is Facebook Lives with a group. Number seven, a recorded video. And number eight is a voice recording. So, y'all, remember, none of them are bad, but this is the order of how you build relationships. So, the power of personal connection. Let's don't forget the simple things. Y'all know I'm adamant about this. Where's my postcards? They're here somewhere. I have postcards. Here they are. The handwritten note. Believe in yourself. Y'all, I try to send something in every customer bag and I send y'all notes, a handwritten note, a personal message, a personal phone call, a thoughtful text, an email, a public post. Technology is a tool. So guess what? The handwritten note, a personal message, a personal phone call, or a thoughtful text. Don't let technology take the place of you. People don't need another post in their feed. They need to know that you thought about them. Send a personal text message. They think she remembered me, she cared about me, and that's how your business will last. It builds your business. So, Southern Stars, we have got 1 week, and here's our challenge. All of our challenge. It's my challenge too. Ask yourself, am I treating my business this week like a hobby or a business? I said I was going to run it as a business. What's that looking like? Who am I building a relationship with? Those customers that you did facial, do you talk to them? Talk to them this week. Who has a birthday? If you hadn't sent her a card, send her a, don't post it on Facebook. I mean, I know people are like, thank you so much for all the Facebook text messages, etc., whatever, especially they say Facebook post. It means a lot. It does mean a lot, but it is nothing better than getting a personal text or a phone call. Who needs to hear from you this week? Who can I make feel seen, heard, and cared about? Y'all, let's finish August strong. Remember, we were number 2 last month. We're shooting for number 1. And I believe in you. I believe in you. I know that you can do whatever you set your mind to do. We all have the same amount of time every single day. I know many work full-time jobs. I worked a full-time job when I joined Mary Kay. I just chose to work Mary Kay full-time, just like Linda said. She worked for herself just like she worked as a school teacher. That's what she did before Mary Kay. So I challenge you this week. Um, build relationships. And y'all, you know this about me. I will meet you wherever you are. I will put in as much time as you give me. And I want you here, y'all. I want you here on Zooms and let me know if you've watched later. I want to do something in your area. I know that meeting people where they are, your customers, will build your business as well. I look forward to seeing you next month. Not next month. I'm already rushing it at the retreat. Y'all mark that off. I know some of y'all already have plans, but those that don't, y'all come. It's a big fat deal. Mary Jo getting to come from corporate, and it's about connection. It's about our theme is rooted and rising. And y'all know it takes time to get rooted. Sometimes we have to regrow, right? So I encourage y'all to mark that off on your date book. Talk to your family. Heck, show your family some money before the retreat and they'll be packing your car to go. All right, y'all. Have a great one. Thank you so much. And looking forward to hearing from y'all this week.